Hello, guys. Today we're diving into an interesting topic that I think will totally change the way that you approach goals. And you might be thinking, what could that possibly be? Well, I'm going to teach you how to stop setting goals but start setting systems. I know that sounds very weird, but hang in there for a second. Before I start this video, let me introduce myself. I am Merve, I'm 22 years old, and I have been a professional procrastinator my whole life. I was very bad at sticking to my goals for a very long time until maybe about 1 year to 6 months ago. I kind of learned to set systems instead of goals, and it has been quite life-changing for me. We're always taught that setting goals is the first step to achieving everything, but I recently read this book. It's called The 12-Week Year by Brian P. Moran, and this completely shifted my perspective on this. By the way, I got myself some lunch over here. Don't judge me for eating in bed. I am just crusty today. I know it looks very unappetizing, but it's salmon and it's a cracker with cream cheese. I am officially in my healthy girl era because also from today on I've actually decided to pick up my life. I'm already planning out some systems and I'm going to teach you how to do the same. So the book explains that traditional goal setting oftentimes fails because we are way too focused on the end result. We're telling ourselves stuff like, I want to lose weight or I want to save money, but we kind of go into this with the mindset that someday we will achieve it. And it always, like 90% of the time, let's be honest, just like falls into the background. But what if instead of setting goals, we would actually set daily systems that guarantee for 99% that we're gonna make our goals? And let me be real with you guys for a second. I have actually really fallen off of my routine for the last 3 months. I haven't really worked out. My diet looks kind of horrendous. I think my dentist would kill me alive if he saw me on the streets. You know, life got hectic, my discipline is nowhere to be found, and you know how it goes. But I'm not stressed about it because I know that I can get back into my routine with my systems. What does it mean to set a system? A system is like a daily set of routines and actions that will in the long term reach towards your goal. So instead of saying I want to lose 5 kilos in the next 12 weeks, create a system where you're going to work out 3 times a week and eat healthy 80% of the time. Make sure it's sustainable, so it's something that you can really ingrain into your routine and keep doing long term. Because if we set unattainable goals or systems for ourselves, we're honestly setting ourselves up for failure. Something that I used to do very often is expect myself to perform top tier right off the bat. But what we oftentimes don't realize is to be able to get to that point, we need to struggle through our ups and downs. You're gonna have days where you feel like shit. You're gonna have days where you feel like you cannot even lift a kilogram. You're gonna be like that one SpongeBob episode where he cannot lift the plushies. And you're gonna have to deal with it and push through because progression is never a straight line. Whether you set goals or systems, that's just a fact. Now, let me give you an example to our previous point with the workouts and the losing 5 kilograms. So this is where the 12-week year is really gonna come in help. It kind of teaches you to take big overwhelming chunks of time and split them into 12 weeks. So instead of saying I want to be healthier or lose weight in 1 year, you kind of start saying what can I do in the upcoming 12 weeks and days to make that goal happen. And at the end of the period, you are going to refine your methods. You're going to check what worked and what didn't, and based on that you're going to change up your methods for the next 12 weeks. You can kind of compare it like this. Let's say you have a 3-step skincare routine and for the last 12 weeks you've been using it and you notice 2 products really do wonders for your skin, but the last one isn't quite working. So you swap out the last skincare product for a new one in your next 12 weeks. And this way you can slowly refine your routine and find something that works for you. Since I have incorporated this method a few times already in my routines. I already know what I'm going to modify for my next 12 weeks. So my own plan is, instead of aiming to lose X amount of weight, I'm gonna build a system where I hit the gym like 4 times a week, and I'm gonna focus on compound exercises. I also want to hit at least 2 cardio sessions a week, definitely want to get at least 6k steps every single day, and do a 10-minute ab workout because the results are always paying off. Okay, I also have a wonderful fact to deliver to you guys. It takes 21 days to actually create a habit, but it takes 66 days for that habit to really become ingrained in your head. Like, it just becomes a routine and you don't think about it. And like I said, make it sustainable, because nothing is going to hit better than you sticking to your goals. It is so much better than the short term like satisfaction and dopamine of being like, oh, I lost 5 kilograms in a month by following a super unattainable diet, and I'm probably going to gain it all back next month. My other point is, you don't have to start with everything all at once. I think the most important habit I could stress for anyone is to work out, because there is something very interesting about habits. Habits work in cycles and trigger other positive habits, and I truly believe that they go hand in hand, especially like in my personal experience. If you set a system to work out consistently, you are probably going to start eating healthier, focus more on how you can recover and get better nutrition, and it's just slowly going to manifest into other parts of your life, including self-discipline and confidence. Because once you have a strong routine, it's going to trigger more positive habits. So if you are like me and you have fallen off of your routine, or even worse, you have never even started a routine, you need to promise me that you are going to give this a try. Let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in me posting weekly updates on my systems, or don't comment anything because I'm not interesting enough. I would honestly love to make this journey together so we can both stay consistent. And remember, small steps lead to big changes over time. It's easy to get overwhelmed, but if we just focus on the steps that we're taking right now, even if we're scared, even if we're feeling overwhelmed, just look at your feet and focus on the steps that you're taking now. Don't look in front of you at the whole mountain. That's when you're gonna feel like quitting. You just need to focus day by day on the steps that you're taking. Because if we actually put in effort every single day, then success and results are inevitable, guys. Alright, that's it for today's video. Also, I hope you guys like my new setup. I borrowed this mic from my boyfriend because he's not using it, and I just set up my camera in front of my bed and got in my blankets. By the way, this is my new plushie. Please help me give her a name. I hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye!